It's good to have you back for another episode of Catzup Plays Minecraft. Greetings from sunny South Africa. In today's episode, we are going to be doing something that isn't really that much fun for me to do, but I do like doing it because it makes the game so much more open and so much easier. Now, as you know, carrots are our main source of emeralds. Now, because of that, I'm going to be making an automatic carrot farm, and it's kind of two automatic carrot farms in one. And I got this design from Logicalgeekboy. I will be putting the link in the description below, so you guys can go check out his channel. I'm sure you've heard of Logicalgeekboy. He is one of the go-to tutorial masters of Minecraft. And his tutorial on growing automatic carrots is just the best. Now, something I do need to show you is that last night, while I was hunting creepers for more gunpowder so that I can fly around a bit more, this happened. This villager, he used to be a zombie, and soon he will be working for me. I think he will be one of the villagers that we will use in our automatic carrot farm. And I AFK'd here last night, and when I got back, this guy had joined him. So the Enderman and the villager are together in the boat, and it just looks so bizarre. So I was going to take care of this Enderman, but I didn't want to do that until I'd shown you guys first. I thought it was quite funny. But yeah, let's get rid of him quick. There we go. Now, I'm glad there are some phantoms flying around, because I need to correct myself on something that I said on the last episode. So I thought that holding a looting sword in your offhand would apply a looting effect on your bow. This is almost the case, but not quite. The real way to apply looting onto your bow is to put the bow in your offhand and the looting sword in your right hand. And when you do this, every time you shoot something with your bow, the looting effect will be applied. So that's great. All I need to do now is just learn how to shoot a bow with my left hand, which shouldn't be too difficult. The tutorial by Logicalgeekboy is really simple and easy to follow, as you will see if you go to the link that I've put in the description. Now, the problem with this design is that it requires 3 villagers. Now, if you know anything about moving villagers around in survival, you know that it's quite difficult. So this is going to probably take me the whole day to do. I've already got this villager. I've got another villager on the nether roof who's also been caught in a boat. And all I need to do then is transport another villager in a similar way. Getting them up to the farm will probably be quite a task. And that part of the design, I will more than likely do a time lapse for you guys. But as I build this farm, I will be explaining the concept of it. So this is not really a tutorial video as such. It is just a part of the Let's Play. And I want to make it as simple and entertaining as possible. And that is the project for today. Now, as you saw from the title, the other project we have today is pixel art. Now, this is the project that I have been alluding to from the beginning of the series. I plan on building Oddish today. Oddish is a Pokemon, and I am going to be doing a pixel art version of Oddish. So I will be doing a time lapse of that, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. We have 150 more to go. I'm doing all the first generation Pokemon in this video series, so you guys should stay tuned. So please like the videos if you like Pokemon, and even if you just like pixel art, it's going to be really great, guys. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Hope you will stay with me on this journey. I think it's going to be so much fun, and I think the pixel art is going to look awesome in this world. So you might be asking yourself, where on earth are we now? You don't recognize this place, do you? That's because this is not our Let's Play world. This is another world that I used to play a few years back. And I played this survival world mainly for the purpose of creating pixel art, because I wanted to practice pixel art and learn how to do it. So what I thought I would do is I would take you for a little tour around this world and show you some of the pixel art that I have created and give you a little taste of what we will be doing in our Pokemon pixel art Let's Play world. So if we head down here and out the door, that is one of the first ones that I did. If we move a little bit along the bridge and turn to our right, you can see that I did the Powerpuff Girls pixel art over there. Now what I was planning to do was turn that into a giant portal, not knowing at that point that portals need to be a certain size. So that did not work out. But I thought it looked pretty nice anyway, and I left it here. Now if you turn around, you will notice that Maggie Simpson is above my wool farm over there. And this was actually the first world where I even attempted to build a fully functional wool farm. And this is the wool farm that I created. And Maggie Simpson, she likes to sit above it and watch over it for me. Now further along that way, I've created more pixel art, so let me go and show you some of that. So that is one of my favorites, the kitty cat. I really enjoyed doing that one. And bear in mind guys that I did all of this pixel art in survival mode. There was absolutely no cheating involved. I never ever created any of this pixel art in creative mode. This is another favorite of mine. And let's head up this giant staircase and I will show you what I ended up doing in terms of really large scale pixel art. So this was the first large scale pixel art that I did, the Joker. I really liked doing this project. I decided to frame all of these large ones as well. And this one was a lot of fun. It was quite challenging, but I think it turned out pretty nice. I then did Pluto, which was slightly easier than the Joker, but it did take a really long time. And framing these guys was quite a mission as well. I don't know if you can see it from here, but they are framed with spruce wood on the side, and in that little section over there, that is iron blocks, because I had a really efficient iron farm and I had to get rid of some iron, so I ended up framing these with wood and iron blocks. Now there is a lot of Simpsons pixel art on the internet, and I decided to do this one of Homer eating a donut. And finally, my absolute favorite pixel art that I've ever done was this one, which is, I think it's called retro art. And it was so much fun doing this one. I was so happy with it. I had no idea what it was going to look like while I was building it. And then when I stood back and looked at the finished product, I was absolutely amazed at how nicely it turned out. There is more pixel art in this world, but I'm not going to bore you with any more. I think we should focus on creating pixel art in the world that we're playing in right now, and I'm looking really forward to doing all 151 first gen Pokemon in this video series. So like and subscribe if you want to make sure that these videos show up on your feed, and if you like pixel art and you like Minecraft, hit the like button guys. I must also admit that the first thing I did after recording last time was I took a look at the aerial view of my base. And I'm going to show you guys around a little bit, because it's actually quite a nice perspective. And what you can actually see is that there's a lot of work to be done, because this place is still looking a little bit rough, but I like the way it has come together. I especially like the aerial view of the house and the trading hub. The storage barn, I'm still not 100% happy with it, but I think we will do some editing on that at a later stage. There's our frog house. And I must also tell you guys that one of the frogs managed to actually jump out of here, and I spotted him that direction. So let's go see if we can find him. And I think I see him over here. No, that's a chicken. Okay, well, I'm not too concerned about a roaming frog around here. Yeah, we'll probably see him again sometime. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's safe. And when we do see him, we will just lead him back to the frog house, and hopefully he'll stay there. For now, we have enough frogs in there to breed at a later stage. I don't want to breed frogs until I have lots of slime. So we'll be looking at doing a slime farm at some point in the near future. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with shulker boxes, you just lay one down, fill it up with whatever you want, and pick it up again. So I've named this one Pixel Art. I also have another one named Pixel Art 2 for the large scale Pokemon pixel art projects. And I'm gonna just need this one for Oddish because Oddish is a small Pokemon, and I am going to full pixel art shulker box with all the colors of wool that I need. And then we're gonna build Oddish. And as I was walking to do the pixel art, look who I found. Yeah, we're gonna have to take you back just now. There we go, Oddish is all done, and I was thinking maybe later on we could build a little grass platform for him, because he is after all a grass type Pokemon. But for now I want to get started on the automatic carrot farm, so let's do that. I was thinking here would be a good place to build it. There is quite a bit of space here. All we need to do is fill in some of this, and we could build our automatic carrot farm right here. There we go, I'd say our base just got a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna need some glass for this build, so let me just collect some of the sand over here. So this is the part of the tutorial where we need to get the villager in place. So I'm gonna go and get the villager that I have and try and lock him in place there. So we have our villager ready. Now we just need to build a little system to get him in there. Okay, let's see if we can do this quick enough, and hopefully it works. He is in place. Awesome. Okay, so the easy part is done. Now we have to go and get 2 villagers and put one in this one and one in that one, and then give them carrots to farm with. And this I do not think is going to be an easy task, but let's go and try it with the one that we have on the nether roof, see if we can get him here. And then we'll have to go and get another villager from the desert village. And while it's still daytime, let's see if we can lure a villager from the desert village to the portal and back onto the nether roof. I think let's move this portal down onto the ground. That'll just make it 10 times easier. There we go. We caught a villager. Now we just need to get him through the portal. Do you mind? Oh, really? These villagers never do what they're supposed to do. Oh my goodness.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Where on earth did he go? It seems as if my villager has absolutely vanished. Okay, we'll have to look for him later. My other villager is unprotected, so better go and make sure that he's still okay. And this village has been turned. That's not a problem. We have what we need to turn him back into a normal villager. That's not a problem. Don't despawn. Golden apple, potion of weakness. Oh dear, it's almost daytime. We better cover him up. Oh my goodness, that is lucky. That is so lucky. Follow me, my friend. Follow me.
2,000 years later.
That was incredibly lucky. We now have 2 extra villagers, which is exactly what we need. So let's get him to the farm area as well. And looks like our other zombie villager has turned as well, so that's excellent. I just want to make sure the one that we placed up here is still there. And he's still there. Perfect. So we have our 3 villagers. That was so lucky, guys. So now all we have to do is wait for dark. And then we can get these villagers into their respective farms. Okay, let's see if this works. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Close him in. Oh, excellent. Excellent. That's great. Now we can remove the bed. Retill the land. And then the other thing I want to do is very quickly build a roof for this. Just in case there's lightning. So let's leave these guys now and see if everything works out. This guy still needs to become a farmer. And this guy seems to be a potato farmer, so I don't know if that affects the whole situation with carrots. Yeah, he's farming. And he's farming too. There we go. So they should fill up these farms nice and full of carrots. And they'll be passing them on to this guy over here because they're so generous. And then we should be getting carrots in this chest. So I'm going to AFK for a little bit and see if it all works out. And it actually works. Look at that, guys. I have not been AFKing for very long. and it actually works. So that's awesome. So we have a steady inflow of carrots, which means that we can trade these carrots for emeralds. We can use these carrots to make golden carrots, whatever. But carrots are great. I'm so happy to have a steady flow of carrots. And while I was waiting for this to work, notice anything different? No more sheep in a hole. I have finished the wool farm. All the colors are in. We are going to make so much pixel art. I thought I'd better get the yellow and the gray and the red in because those are common colors for the artwork that we want to do. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I had a great time making this episode and editing it too. I will catch you guys on the next one. See you then. Bye-bye.